Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this whole video, you can watch the forecast for your star sign for the week July 21st to July 27th, 2025. And if it happens that you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, which link you can find in the description down below. Also, you can see it at your displays right now. Now, with that being said, let's go right away to your reading. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and also Gemini rising. And if it happens that you are born under the Gemini sign, then you can take from the reading the stuff that are going to happen to you, the people that you are going to meet, and also how your hopes and dreams are going to develop. If your moon happens to be in Gemini, then you can take from the reading how you're going to feel going through all the stuff in the week. And if your rising sign is Gemini, then you can take from the reading the best way how you can handle stuff around. So watching for all three should give you a pretty good idea what kind of a week you're going to have ahead. Now the first one for you, Gemini, which describes the topic of your week, that will be Ten of Swords. Followed by the second one that stands for what is going to work against you, that is Six of Pentacles. Followed by the third one, which stands for what is going to work in your favor, that will be the Star card. And the final one stands for how the week is going to wrap up for you. We have the Hangman here. So pretty interesting week ahead. First thing, taking all cards under consideration, I'm sorry. Ten of Swords here as a environment, it will make you outraged, is the best word that I can find. Not for something personal, okay? The personal stuff going throughout the week should go very well for you. We're talking here about hierarchy. So long story short, there are gonna be so many things that you would wish you could have done, but because of papers, because of allowance, hierarchy, you won't be able to. And even worse, in some cases, you may watch your colleagues, for example, having the required clearance to do these things, and they do a sloppy job. And you end up being outraged about that. But if you had that clearance, you would have done it better. And so this is going to be the final straw for you. Ten of Swords. That will be the final nail in the coffin, tipping the scale towards the option for you to acquire that clearance. This is going to be irreversible and irrevocable decision that you are going to make going through your week. That is going to basically end such type of feelings that you are having, and is going to provoke a new dawn in your life. Additionally to it, throughout the week, you will learn of a fall that you had no idea how this person had that status toward you. Maybe up until this point they had played nice, they tried to, and quite successfully I would say, beguile you to think that they are friends, or the very least, you know, that they doesn't care about your deeds, but they do, and are trying to sabotage in any way possible what you're doing. And I think that they're going to be successful. This is going to be their last victory going through your week. After that, you're gonna snap the hell out and take the matters in your hands. And by the look of the cards, this is going to be the end of your acquaintance in between you and that person. So I already described what is going to work against you here. Six of Pentacles. This is going to be the hierarchy. Basically, you're not going to have the clearance that you do need in order to fulfill your plans, your deeds, you know, and your undertakings to their full extent. So you're going to have to rely on other people. unfortunately, the other people are going to do poor job. So the best that you can hope for is those people to kick down the can and earn you some or deliver some extension until you actually get that clearance, like qualification, something like this, or an approval, for example, some kind of a paper, and undertake the matters in your own hands and actually do things right this time around. And not having that clearance will be handicapping you, because it will make things far harder than they need to be. Okay, but what is going to work in your favor here, that will be the star card. So the biggest thing that is going to work in your favor is that decision, irrevocable decision that I talked about at the start of the reading, which you are going to make. And this is going to be the start or the threshold for you ending a unpleasant and turmoilish era in your life. So whatever difficulties you are facing right now in those undertakings, they will be no longer there. In fact, from there on moving forward, you're going to have the capacity, the full capacity, to fulfill your deeds and your undertakings to the full extent of your ideals and your standards as well. And this will manifest as a, for example, long-term job. It will manifest as a an unfolding love, for example, if we're talking about your love life here, because it's general reading. For some of you, it's going to manifest at work. For others, it's going to manifest at love, and you will need that clearance, say, from the family of your beloved one, and so on and so forth. But this is going to be the last week, like I said, where in which this clearance is going to be trouble for you, and is going to create, so to speak, kind of obstacles. And through the star card, once you make up your mind about that option, getting that clearance, that allowance, then again, you will face no obstacles and no difficulties from there on moving forward until you fulfill those standards and those ideals of yours. And the week for you is gonna wrap up with the Hangman. So basically, you're going to find yourself done everything you could, but there are going to be still deeds that are hanging out there, which are a responsibility of someone else. And unfortunately, you are going to have to wait that someone else to do their job until the whole undertaking stirs again. So you won't be able to do much beyond your current limitations, so to say, if anything. In fact, the Hangman makes things far worse if, doubt tries even harder to break through beyond their limit, and tightens things even further, makes them far more difficult. But what you need to be reassured is that things are going to stir. Only thing you have to do is just wait after that week and everything is going to be just fine. But as you do wait, you probably are going to start adopting some kind of a new perspective on the matters that you are finding yourself being blocked at. And this new perspective is going to be your breakthrough, exactly your breakthrough. So that was your weekly reading, Gemini. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it. And if you did, you can subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment on the video if you feel the need to do so. And if you think that this video can help someone you know, you can share it with them as well. Hopefully we're going to see each other next time. And until then, bye.